Hey, and I'm live. I think I'm live. I should be live. Let me check if I can hear myself. Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, sorry for being late, but better late than never. So I made it. Had to talk to my grandma. Family first. So let's go ahead and say hi to people who have really. I guess you've been hanging around for a little bit. Well, good to see you here. Rico is in the house. Hyrule might not be able to join the beginning, maybe in 2 hours. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do a 2 hour stream. I'm not planning to do this long of a stream as last time. But yeah, if you can, it's good. If not, then at least thanks for coming by and saying hi. And Hookie's in the house. How's it going, Hookie? Everyone saying hi. Yeah, thank you for coming by. Yeah, yep, awesome. Yeah, I mean, I was planning to do. Initially, I said I'm going to do this Friday, the stream, which I kind of wanted to go for Saturday, but something came up. I mean, I put it for Saturday, but something came up with the family thing. So yeah, no longer can do on Saturday. So I moved it back to Friday, which again, not ideal. I prefer Saturdays because then Friday I have to work and then kind of have to rush with some of the stuff to get here and get some stuff, like start doing this. So maybe next time I'll try to stick to Saturday streams. I enjoy those a little more, so a little more chill for me. But yeah, so today what we have this kit. We have, I don't know if you can see it here, TB64BV, the Soviet Cold War tank. I think this is pretty cool build. I mean, this is obviously, I don't know if you can tell, but to me, it's obviously Ukrainian tank. Soviet-made Ukrainian tank. I think that's the idea. I think, I don't know. I don't want to. Is this a kit review or box review or what is happening here? But I don't know too much about the kit. I haven't read my Wikipedia about it yet too much. But as far as I understand, this is a tank that was manufactured previously in Ukraine, in eastern parts of Ukraine during the Soviet time. So there's a Soviet USSR that used to make this tank during the Cold War, which is in probably 60s. I mean, that's what the name 64, somewhat in that 60s time frame. But this specific model, I think it's the latest version of this T-64 that Ukraine still has leftovers from the Soviet times. And what have done, they just made a bunch of like updates to modernize it, with the optics, and they added all this reactive armor and that kind of stuff. I think that's kind of the idea with this tank. But as far as I understand, and maybe someone can correct me wrong, I'm going to read this later. Ukraine doesn't have any more capabilities of making it, or maybe they can, but they're not making those tanks anymore as they did in Soviet times. So what it is just the leftovers that's now being updated or modernized. But I don't know if anyone even cares what I had to say. But yeah, that's the short background, I guess, on this. Idea would be to stream before 6 o'clock because by then I would still be so. Okay, man, you gotta lay off that whiskey, man. The rum that you're drinking there. What's going on? But hey, maybe after 6 is a little more fun, right? Because when you're sober, I don't know. Hey, listen, I'm not going to blame you. This is the end of the week. It's Friday. Ukrainian war industry was essential Soviet tank production. I'm not sure, but I think they had the best welders when it came to armor plates. Yeah, I mean, overall, just the T-64 tank, I'm going to pop it open while, I guess I'll talk about it a little bit. Just overall, the T-64, I think, was quite capable tank. I don't know if it's like next in line after T-62. I think that's kind of how it went. But as far as I understand, all other tanks like T-80s, T-72s, and T-90s, they were based in Russia. And then the Russians are still able to, they still have those factories running. and going, and that's why they're still able to produce those tanks. And whatever related to T-64 specifically, I think is just basically like the Soviet surplus, is whatever is left over from the days upgrade. And of course, Russians I think have them too. As far as I understand, the ones that the Russian had from the Soviet times, they kind of gave them to those like separatist, or I don't know what you want to call them now, the separatist areas in Ukraine that want to join Russia, or whatever. So they use those tanks, I think, as well. So you can you basically this tank. I mean, again, not getting into the modern war reality of stuff, but it's been used on both sides, right? I mean, because then both sides are essentially coming from the Soviet Union years or background. So yeah, but you know now Ukrainians have the modern stuff, the Leopards, all the Western Abrams tanks. So I don't think maybe they need this anymore. But I mean, I guess it would be nice if Ukrainians can still make their own tanks, their own like MBTs. But what do I know in a grand scale of politics and war and oh, all right. So here we go. We're gonna start with this sleeve struggle again, live here. Maybe next time what I can do is I can actually take the sleeve off ahead of time, ahead of the live stream, so you don't have to hear me huffing and puffing here. Trying to even I can't yeah before even starting the build, I'm already struggling. Oh boy, man, this is struggle for real. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna gently unglue this, gently. Here we go. I didn't want to do it, but it is what it is. Here we go. And by the way, we got some Germans lined up in the background. Let's keep those Germans around. So anyways, that's the build. Oscar H is in the house. Hey, how's it going, Oscar H? Good to see you. Good to see you. I just know enough to want to know more about a lot of things. Learning is much more fun when you do it for yourself. No, it's true. It's definitely fun. Like that's what even like with this hobby. Like I liked, for example, some of the vehicles from World War II, but you know I just know so much about them. But once I started doing like the reviews, for example, and not to sound really dumb, which maybe sometimes I do anyways, but not to sound really dumb when I talk about like a tank or vehicle, it's good to read up on it. And then the more you read up on it, the more like interesting facts you find out or you hear. So it is like, to me right now, all this stuff is a little bit of a learning curve. I would never think I would know so much about World War II, you know, like armored vehicles and like just military stuff as I know probably by now, just through YouTube, just through doing this Lego stuff. So yeah, it is a lot of fun. At least to me it is. I'm enjoying this for sure. And it has like this little Ukrainian trident on the manual. So yeah, really cool. And the box, if you notice that it has like the box itself and the manual has a little bit of this blue and yellow stuff in here. So yeah. And as far as I understand, in Brickmania, like if you missed out on any of those Ukraine kits, Brickmania supposedly is working on an instructions book, like a big instruction book that you can basically, I think maybe part 1 or whatever it is, you can build your own T-64BV, or you can build your own like other Ukrainian vehicles if you want to, or Soviet vehicles, whatever you want, whatever way you want to do it. So yeah, and as tradition goes, I'll start with a minifig. And once again, no plans to get this one done today. Like this is not something I'm planning to do today. And I guess good thing to mention that the next live stream, this build, so I guess the part 2, right, I'm gonna do on this will be on Wednesday. So I do have a few days off next week due to vacation. So yay, vacation is good. So I managed to, probably have a couple more days to do this Lego stuff. So I think I might do a live stream on Wednesday, but next week as well to get this one finished up. So yeah, a couple printed parts. We have the vision port. Well, actually, this is optics, and we have just some hatches, and we have log that Brickmania prints. Although Lego has a pretty decent log 1x1 tile, and then this is, I guess, the lights. Yeah, and then this one is a hatch. So not a lot of printed elements in this build, but there are some. There's some, which is good to have. I'm gonna put them back for now and hop in the build. So yeah, that's the fig. So favorite track links. This is 1.5, I think. Stud, 1.5 stud length. All right, let's get into it. And how you guys been? Hope your week is going good. Oh, we got Coco in the house. Hey, how's it going, Coco? What's going on? I'm doing another light build. Oh. See, cut myself. Ukraine tank cut me. Yeah, so just gonna dump all the pieces for now, and then figure out later what goes where. Hope you can see. This is all the gold nugget pieces that's supposed to be at some point reactive armor. I think that's a good idea how they did it. Like that piece actually suits it very nicely. I know that with the T80 they actually printed some of them, like to make it look like those are reactive armor, but this one actually fits really nicely. And that's kind of like one of the draws for me was for this tank. Like Brickmania did T64 before that, so there's an older Dan Siskin model that was T64. I mean, that was okay too, but I feel like this one is a little nicer. Just my opinion. I mean, I guess you get 2 people working on this. But it does say designed by Nathan Parker. So how can you see the pieces? Also have a T-64BV, one of my favorite in the collection. Yeah, like I was saying, I think they did a really good job, and I mean, to me, it looks really good to what the real T-64 is. So I'm pretty happy having this. I mean, I would also like to get the T80, and I missed on it because at the time I thought it was kind of expensive. I mean, it's still expensive, but for some reason they restocked it. They just did it like at least Brickissimo. They did it one time. And once it's sold out, I never saw it again. So that's one thing I'm missing. But like I said, since the book is coming out, I might do that one. I might build the. I might get the book and build T80 that way. Save a couple bucks. Save a couple bucks. How many pieces? 918 pieces. Okay, so that's not like a small nor big build. Something in between. It'd be cool if the area could be easily detached, so you can make it the unupgraded Cold War. Cold War look. I think you still can. I mean, the only thing you have to do is to get rid of the reactive armor. But maybe the turret is not gonna look the same. The problem is kind of like with the turret. because it's not going to be as round as maybe it should be. But I think there might be some digital instructions for the T-64 by itself. You know, if you want to do the Cold War version without the Ukraine stuff, it's possible. My week was okay. Business is running okay. How was your week, Rula? It's good. Busy at work. Again, have a few days next week off, which is great because I have some plans to travel. But then it was busy at work since I had to get some stuff done before I bounced. Have to catch up on some stuff, get things done. But yeah, I'm glad I am. I think you can see. Let me just move this back a little. Here we go. Is that probably a little better? Probably a little better now. Yeah, but I'm sure glad the weekend is here, so get to hang out with the cool people like you guys. Build some Brickmania. And I also have, I think, if I'm not wrong, I got notification from the mail, from local mail, that the RSO, Brickmania RSO kit is here. So I have to go pick up the RSO kit at one of those days, and maybe the next Saturday, hopefully next Saturday, the goal would be to make this World War II little tractor build, the RSO build. So definitely looking forward for that one as well. But one kit at a time. One kit at a time. So today, and then this week or coming week is going to be the T-64. Little question for the folk who has the tech knowledge: isn't the T-64 outdated today? I think it is outdated. Yeah, like I said, when I started the live stream, I talked about a little bit about this. This tank is from the 60s, I think, and it is outdated. But Ukraine did the best that they can do to get this one modernized with all the new tech stuff. And as far as I understand, if it goes against the Soviet stuff, because then the Russians also use a lot of older Soviet tanks, as they don't have maybe the capacity to make like a lot of them, like the newer T-80s in the quantities they need to keep the front going, to keep the war going. So I think against the old Soviet tanks, it probably doesn't matter, because then you have the Soviet tank from the Cold War fighting another Soviet tank from Cold War. As far as I say, even Russians been using T-55, which is even dates back to 40s, late 40s, which is crazy, if you ask me. So yeah, it depends who you put this tank against. Of course, if we talk about modern tanks like Leopard or Abrams, of course this tank probably has very little chance to survive. In a very strange way, kind of funny that Leopard and T-64 now meet each other after all those years. Yeah. Will you start with assembling the tracks first? Yeah, it took a long time to get from the Cold War to the hot war. So this was what's happening right now in Ukraine. No, I think what I'm gonna do, Rico. It's a good question. Again, I'm trying to do this as a two-parter. It's gonna be the first part, the second part. I'm gonna leave the track for the second part, and I'm gonna assemble it like off the video. Let's see how far I get. If I get to the track, I think this is where I might. This is where I might stop the stream. That'll be a good point to kind of stop the stream, is when I get to the track. But let's see how far I get today. Oh no, maybe the track is actually on page 10. So let's see. Maybe I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it later. It's fine. I would also build the T-80 from the book, also the MiG. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up. I'm not a huge fan of the books, because you kind of it's a little difficult to. I mean, it's not difficult. It's just troublesome to put all the parts manually. It'll be nice if they can get the upload thing happening for the Ukraine book. If that's the case, I mean, it'll be nice. I can just load the parts to Bricklink, and yeah, for sure, T-80. I think this is the one I would want to do. Loot is outdated, but you still have everything that makes a tank: armor, mobility, firepower. Exactly. For that purpose. I mean, you can say that about anything. You can claim that maybe tanks are themselves already outdated, because if you look at like how the battlefield is actually happening nowadays. You have a lot of this FPV drones, and if I mean, again, maybe in the future, I think this is where it's going. Tanks eventually will have some kind of like jamming devices put on top, so the FPV will like not be able to fly over them. But at the moment, like if you consider the tank performance in general, I mean, they're performing pretty poorly right now, because I mean, you have like a small drone taking out a multi-million-dollar, well, maybe not this one, but I mean, essentially, if you put all upgrades in here, you're taking like very expensive tanks out with something very cheap. So, I mean, you can claim that, in generally speaking, the tanks are, you know, kind of outdated, or maybe this the warfare is not, it's not, shouldn't be strictly on tanks now. But you know, the Russians are old school, so they're probably going to continue with this stuff, and they have the manpower to support this. Nate said that he ended up redesigning Dan's original kit. Yeah, he did, because I mean, if you look at the original kit from Dan, it's more rounded turret. The turret is completely different on this guy, and I'm sure there's other stuff that were also redesigned. Yeah, so it'd probably be difficult to convert it back to the old version of T-64. But I don't know why we want to do that. Might as well just start from scratch, from the digital instruction build, or find one on eBay or something. Gilded Classman is in the house. What's up? Yes, Mark is in the house. How's it going, my man? Good to see you here as well. Butt Chops, I cannot say long getting ready for work. Just want to say hi. Hey, thanks, Butt Chop. Good to see you on the stream. I hope things are good with you, man. Yeah, man. Have a good day at work, and thanks for coming by. Rula, the way Lego is pick a brick now has fern pieces in white pieces, essential for my tree builds. I saw that, and I picked up a couple of them. I actually did a pick a brick order a couple days ago, and I saw that. So I was about to make a order for those fern pieces that are in dark green. They were out of stock, and I got so upset because I have everything prepared. I have everything in the cart. And then they brought them back to stock, so I was so happy. It's like, and once I was checking out the, my card again, placed the order, I saw the front pieces in white. So yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I was able to get a couple of those. So I'll check them out once, hopefully they arrive. But yeah, this is definitely a good piece to have if you want to do like mock building and stuff with trees, leaves, like winter mock. Definitely good stuff. I'm doing a custom Centurion MK5 inspired by the Brickmania one. My favorite tank. That's a nice tank. That's a good one. I think Brickmania still has Brickissimo still has one for sale, but it's kind of expensive. It's like over $400, close to $500. It's a nice Cold War tank, and I think Brickmania did a really good job with the design of it as well. So. But I'm not sure if I love it enough to go out of the way and actually buy it. Probably not gonna pick it up, but nonetheless, really awesome tank. I mean, real life too. I think it had a really long life in many military or in many countries, and it showed itself really nicely in different conflicts. What am I missing? Here we go. Yeah, I knew I was missing some pieces still. Here we go. I love your channel, Rula. I love your channel, Bat Shop, too. Thanks for coming, man. You gotta make more videos, Bat Shop. I'll be gone by the time you realize I'm here. Nah, come on. Hey. I just want to win the Converter Rule Smile Award. Yeah, Bat Shop is funny, man. He got some jokes, man. So I'm glad you made it to the stream, at least for a little bit. Allude. You guys, what's the favorite Brickmania set? Yeah, I mean, this is like every single live stream. I keep saying the same thing. For me, my favorite one is And whoever's been in the stream, like who regular comes in, they already like sick and tired of hearing this all the time. My favorite Brickmania build of all times is the locomotive. Is the United States USATC this S160 locomotive. I think that's such a great small locomotive that runs on Lego track. The scale is nice, the detail is nice. I just want one of my favorite kits. And the fact it's motorized, it's definitely a huge plus in my books. Yeah, but everyone else can, if you guys want to comment yours. A BTR 82, that's a nice one. That's a nice one as well. Ooh, got ASAP animations in the house. We got some Brickmania designers here. Nice ASAP. Listen, I have your RSO coming. Next Saturday. I'll be building it. I can't wait. So your little German tractor, it's coming. It's coming to the channel. PT 109, yeah, that's a nice one. But also really love the new Sherman Fury. German Brick fan sold that one to you. I don't know if that was a secret or not. Yeah, the PT 109 is definitely one of the bigger, cooler Brickmania sets for sure. That and maybe, if talk about big sets, that AC 130 is pretty awesome. I think my favorite one is the new Ambush Camo Kuba. Oh yeah, that's a nice one too. They did a really good job. Brickmania did a good job with that build, and the colors, man. They got this one. Hold on a sec. I got this one. The reason I'm not buying the Ambush Camo because I got this one, and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't feel like I need to. I mean, the new one seems like it has more prints, and maybe the build is a little upgraded. But I'm pretty happy with this guy. So that's kind of the reason why I didn't buy the new Ambush one. Do not torture yourself with the track tonight, perhaps off camera. Yeah, that was kind of my thought. If I get to the track, maybe this is where I stop. But let's see how far we get. A good idea. Yeah, the track links is the one that gets me all the time. Them tracks are a massive pain. There's two things that I dislike about the whole build process. Everything else I love is getting the box out of the sleeve. That's my number one gripe. And two is putting the track links together. Tank on tank combat is very seldom, so any tank that you can deal punches are welcome on the battlefield. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, there's just so much right now on the battlefield with the drones, with the artillery, that tank on tank is rare, but it does happen. So if you do check out the YouTube, sometimes you can see that. I don't know if YouTube or somewhere. I saw some of the. Like the Soviet Ukraine tanks versus Soviet Russian tanks duels, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not cool from the that it's war. It's really not good when people are dying, but just be able to see that it's very rare. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's even been like any kind of other kind of footages of that kind of stuff happening. Maybe I've seen some tank, maybe someone maybe like Middle Eastern, right? That there was like some footage from that from like really old back in the day times, some tank on tank battles. But yeah, recently that's only here. You can pick up the part list from the book of Brickmania, but like $500 for the files. We mean $500. You can pick up the part list from the book. We mean 500 for the files. I don't get it. 500 for the files. What does that mean? What's my favorite Brickmania minifig? That one, it has to be either Roman, Brickmania Roman minifig, or if we go from the older stuff, I think it's gonna be still the Stormtrooper, the World War I Stormtrooper. Such a really cool minifig. From the recent stuff, there's this bunch of them I like. There's a bunch of them I like from the recent. I like the Yamper. I like this This fire, this World War II Pacific, this fire throwing, whatever it's called, the I forgot what was that. What's it called in English? A flamethrower. Here we go. The flamethrower minifig. That's pretty cool. I actually forgot I had it. I had it in boxed up, and then I was looking at it, like, oh man, this is actually cool. Because I haven't seen it in a while. So this quite a bunch of cool minifigs. I like the German World War II Battle of Kursk. I like that World War II fig that I have. Mostly older stuff from back of Lando days. That's my favorite figs. Rula, can you elaborate about your recent comments about custom Lego SS minifigures? Do they really scare you? That's funny. That's funny. Hooky. Yeah, no comments here. I plead the fifth. No, I mean, what I was trying to say, they don't scare me. I mean, the SS themselves were pretty scary. The real life SS guys, they didn't mess around. They went in there. They did things. Let's say they did things with passion, right? The SS guys, and that's why maybe a lot of people don't like them too much. Like talk about real life SS. But they did have the cool uniforms, right? And and people seem to love that. And then of course, if there's a demand, people want this, people like it. You have a lot of custom companies like Minifig and whoever else. They do a lot of those SS guys. And then what I'm trying to say is, I was kind of messing around. I was joking, but obviously, but my point is, I already have a bunch of SS World War II minifigs, Germans. So I feel like although, and back to the topic, I guess that you're bringing up, is we're talking about this UB stuff. So UB German figs are really nice, except like I'm trying to say to you that I have already a lot of SS guys with their fancy camos, dot 44s and that kind of stuff, which I think I want to take a break. And then if there's going to be some regular German, like here Germans, maybe this is the one I'm going to go. Just the regular Wehrmacht stuff. I feel like I want to buy more of those. Going for, but again, that's just me. I mean, this I feel like most people still really like the fancy camo stuff, and that's what you have the TMC making a lot of that. What's your favorite American tank? I actually like more than the Soviet tanks generally. My favorite maker, I think, is Sherman. Sherman, yeah, for sure. Mostly Sherman, because it's just so well known. I think it's just a great tank in general. Generally speaking, I think everyone loved it. All Allied loved it, and it was used after World War II. Yeah, I say Sherman. Such an iconic tank from Americans during the World War II. Nothing bad to say about that one, so I'm gonna cup out and just go with Sherman. So many variants too. Like you have Easy 8. You have the regular stuff. You got Firefly. I mean, just I think it's a nice tank. And that's the one I have from Brickmania. I mean, I consider getting Patton and Pershing as well, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna stop at Sherman for now from Brickmania. No plans to get any other tanks at the moment. American tanks. That is. No plans to get any American tanks at the moment, yeah. I like the texture printed figures. The Kursk machine gunner, yes. The Russian stuff, yes, exactly. But also the captain from STKFC 251. Nice, yeah. Exactly. Hey, Rico, me and you, we have the same taste. All the texture printed stuff, I know it might looked not like it had thicker lines, not for everyone, but to me, that was the unique thing about Brickmania figs, and that's what I liked about them. Yeah, so for sure, man, I'm with you on that one. So those figs are definitely one of my favorite ones as well. And I'm not planning to sell them. So all the stuff I have, if I have to get rid of some stuff, the new stuff gonna go first. The Lando, the older stuff I really enjoy. I think I'm gonna keep for a while. And this is the KFZ, and I think I know you're talking about. Yeah, it's like the ones in some of the older like Brickmania tanks also have those like, once again back to SS guys, dot 44 camo printed, but they were like printed a little bit with the texture, so they were like very nice as well. But they don't do this kind of prints anymore, unfortunately. My favorite Soviet tank is IS-3. Yeah, it's cool looking. Cool. I love unique pointed hole shape. Yes, definitely. Big tanks, big barrels, big turrets. I'm with you on that one. Yeah, I mean, the Russians just started getting all like really into the tanks towards the end of the World War II. So they really got a hang of that for sure. I think the KV-1 is pretty unique, or KV-2 actually, pretty unique tank. It's really weird looking with a huge turret, but somehow I like it. It's probably one of my favorite. You know, other than T-34, it's probably one of my favorite tanks is the KV tank. And of course, IS is cool too. Those are bigger, heavier tanks. The one is also pretty cool. A lot of prints compared to the classic one. Lots of prints, yeah. How are you week? Yeah, I'm good. Friday can't get better than Friday. That's all I'm gonna say. The weekend is ahead. Something to look forward to. Chill, relax. Again, just some stuff planned with the family on Saturday, so therefore, you know, the stream is on Friday. But you know, and of course, World War I, German Sturmtrupp. Yeah, exactly. That's the one I like a lot. That's my favorite. Like I said, that was probably my favorite fig of all times from Brickmania. And I have the original one. I know they re-released it at some point, but I was able to get the original one way back, and yeah, they just kept it. I even have some of the yellow heads, but I replaced this Brickmania yellow heads minifigs. I had like one or two, like really old ones. And back in the day, those yellow head minifigs with those like texture printed torsos, they used to be like $14, like $14, $15. Like those are good old days of Brickmania. 14 euros on Brickissimo. You don't see that stuff anymore. You don't see that stuff anymore. But I mean, some things did improve though. I mean, it comes with a cost, but you do get a lot of more like those 3D printed elements. You get a lot of this perfect caliber stuff. I mean, that was not available before. So I mean, it's like there's some good stuff. Maybe some bad. Depends how you look at it. It depends what is your preferences. How much your wallet can tolerate. Like look at TMC now, Angel Bricks. They're doing like 360 leg prints. That's pretty, like I think, innovative. That something never happened. Like if you go back like 3-4 years ago, that never happened. You would never get a minifig with 360 printed legs. So of course there's some improvements. Where's this? Where is this 1x2? Missing pieces alert. Oh, here we go. $500 for the XML parts list you put in Bricklink. Why is it $500 for XML parts list? Well, I don't get it. Why is it $500? Why is it so expensive? You talk about all the parts is $500 worth? What do you mean by 500? Because the book itself is like 60, I think, or something like that. For me personally, I hate that Felgermon or SS figs get created. Those people were monsters and stuff. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want to get too political here. I mean, some people, you know, at the time, they believed in the stuff for whatever reasons. Maybe they were brainwashed, or they just, you know, They thought they're doing something for the country, for the good cause. That's what usually it is with a lot of wars. People just get brainwashed and pushed to do things maybe they shouldn't be doing. So, I'm not gonna get into political judge everyone, but yeah, they, if you compare that, we're talking about the SS people and during World War II, um, and the Wehrmacht, those guys were, again, they were like good people, bad people all over the place, But the SS guys did the job a little bit more with passion. Let's put it that way, you know. Like I do my job, I don't have a lot of passion. I just do my job because I get paid. Maybe those guys were getting paid, plus they had a little fun. I know it's a bad analogy, but that's how I see it. Yeah. Do you have the Captain Remus V1 figure by any chance? No, I don't. I don't have that one, which I wish I did. And I think I saw that fig on sale. Not on sale, but I saw that fig being sold. Yeah, on Brickissimo. I never bought it. I think that's what happened. I saw a Desert Fox Rommel minifig for 30 euros, less than 40 euros for sure. And I never bought it. I looked at this guy. Do I need Rommel? Do I need? And then they had like this coat thing printed, like fabric thing, and all the printed stuff. It looks so good. It had the texture prints, and then it's probably like one of my biggest regrets. I saw it and I bought it. It's like, what? I forget this stupid fig now. And I saw a couple of times this fig been going on eBay for like 100 something euros. And not because of that, not because I want to sell it, but just because I feel like I really missed out on that one from Brickissimo. So there's a lot of figs I missed out on when I had a chance to buy. German brick fan is in the house. What's going on? Or should we say American brick fan? Sorry, I don't want to upset you. Should I say American brick fan from now on? Just kidding. I have the V2, such a classic movie. Yes, it's a nice movie and a nice fig, and I missed out on that one, but I know you were talking about American Brick. Exactly. Exactamento. But yeah, I caught up with the chat. I think. But let me make sure I'm building this correctly. I think I might not be. Hold on. I think this, and this is incorrect. Yeah. And this is incorrect. I was having too much fun talking to you guys. So I built something I didn't have to build. Uh-oh. Let me get that. Hookie! Did you move to the United States? Not yet. Maybe in the fall. I don't know. Oh, nice. Maybe we should do it in the summer. We have a break in the summer. Hey, Rico, I don't know if you're still here. I know you said you mentioned you about to leave. But do you have any plans to go to, if you're still here, you have any plans to go to World Brick? Because I know last year you did. And it seems to be a thing for you, going to United States for the World Brick. So just curious. Just curious. So how you doing, John Brick fan? You all right? How's your week? Okay, where is this thing? Okay, this is correct. Good. There we go. But of course I will. Nice, Rick. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous, man. I wish I could. I mean, I probably can. It's like not like in a like a really jealous. I mean, I can. I probably can. But man, that's nice. That's nice. You even planning those trips every year. But that means I can make another order from you. That means another event exclusive stuff. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna force you into that. But yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice, Rico, that you have plans to do again. I feel like one day or one year I should really then commit and just do it. Just kind of go to Minnesota, check it out. Never been there. Never been to northern, well, that part, north, whatever it is, North United States, North Canada. Never been to North Canada, United States. But maybe one day I will. Because then you got a bunch of people like me and you guys there all together. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Those parts are here. I'm looking, I can't find them because they're here. Such a dumbass. Small parts are here. Get this baggy up. Yeah, but that'd be cool. I moved to the States. If I move to the States, I'll go to Florida. That's where the old people go. Yeah, sure. It is, but I mean, it's all also at the same time. I think it's very hot out there. I mean, at least that's what I've heard. I've never been to Florida either, but I think it would be very hot out there. Summertime, not probably the best time to be there. Dang, someone's blasting the music here. Some neighbors. Let's go. Party in the house. I'm fine, but how about you? The week was pretty normal. Yeah, man, same old, same old. Work now, some Lego stuff. So yeah, same thing. Not nothing. How the Americans you like to say, same shit, different day. Same thing, different day. But sometimes that's good, you know. Not having anything too drastically different is actually a good thing. At least in my books, it is. I don't enjoy too much of the extreme changes in my life. Unless they planned. Planned changes, okay. Florida would be wild, yeah. GTA. Talk about GTA 6 now. Is that what is going on? Vice City. My ideal states would be Arizona, Colorado, and Texas. Yeah, you picked all. Colorado is. I think I never been to Colorado. I think it's a nice state. Texas is hot as well. So if you like the hot weather, Arizona, Texas, Florida is definitely good. But then the summertime, you should expect to be always in indoors in the side AC. It's like 100 American Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius outside. I was in Texas and it was good. In the beginning, it felt like, yeah, it's cool. It's nice and warm. But after a while, he's like, I'm kind of getting tired of this heat. I want to get the hell out of here. But if you like the hot weather, those are cool states. Arizona and California, but like I said, I will have to go to Florida anyways. But I do want to visit those places. Yeah, like Florida, I definitely on my places to go, like Miami or some beach. So I know what to expect in GTA 6, right? So I have something to compare to. I visit my parents now, but I bought an IKEA Gliss box mini fix. A Kia Gliss box of minifix and Land Rover, Swing Wagon, and Leo 282. Nice. I mean, you have quite a haul. Quite a haul. Land Rover is nice. That's a big one. A Swing Wagon is cool. That's the one with all tons of prints. Minifix is nice on Swing Wagon too. And Leopard, nice. 286. I think German Brick Fan was selling his. I don't know. It's still his or not. Is it going to be a 2-hour stream with the part 2? It's going to be part 2, yeah. So it's going to be probably like 2 hours. Because right now I'm just chilling. Probably when I get to the tracks, which is soon, I might stop. So I might do 2 hours, hour and a half. Let's see how it goes. And I'll do part 2 on Wednesday, hopefully. That's the goal plan. I'm sure we'll be able to come to mutual beneficial agreement. I like you, Rico. I like you, man. Yes, I'm sure we will. I think Rula said 2 parts at the start. Yeah, 2 parts. I'm away from keyboard. Is it having too much? You getting the refill, Hookie? Is that what it is? You getting refill? Okay, man, go get it. I was 15 minutes late. That's all right, killed it. Hookie, I could apply for 1 year voluntary social year in the city of Atlanta, Seattle, Boston, Washington, D.C. as a caretaker of disabled people for 1 year. How does that sound to you? Genuine question. Yeah, guys, what do you guys think? Disabled person. Well, I'm going to tell you one thing. Some disabled people, German Brick Fan, I'm going to say right now, you better hit up the gym. That's all I got to say. And the reason why you got to hit up the gym is because if you talk about disabled people, I know for the fact, because I know people that work with some of disabled people, if you get like really disabled people, you have to lift them up. Although there's like a lot of electric chairs and a lot of like electric wheelchairs and that kind of stuff, is still, you need to take them from one place to another, and there's a lot of lifting. So you better get your back really pumped up because you know, if you're gonna be lifting a lot of disabled people, man, you gotta really get some muscle in there. It's not gonna be an easy job, just so you know. It's not an easy job. So get ready. And I don't think it pays too much either, unless like you're a nurse. If you're in the medical field, like if you have degrees like nursing and that kind of stuff, you're a doctor, of course you're making a lot of money in the States. If you don't have that kind of stuff, you know, you're probably not going to be making that much. But if this is the way for you to get to the States and have a job, I don't know. You can try it out. If you don't like it, you can always leave back, come back to this YouTube channel and become a German Brick Fan again, not the American one. Or we can find another job in the States. Okay. Should I get this one? Good, correct. But yeah, it's like this disabled stuff is like it's a lot of lifting. So start hitting up the gym, man. That's all I gotta say. Rula, have you ever watched the Estonian movie 1944? We talked about. Nah, man, I forgot. Listen, if you can, maybe drop it in my Instagram chat, because then when I talk here, I forget. But I want to watch it. I did. I really did. So maybe drop it in my, if you are friends with me on Instagram, drop it there so I can just remember the name, and I'll check it out. How much money will you get? Probably not much. Should hit the gym anyway. That's true. That's true. You should go to the gym and stay healthy. I'll talk about Roman Legionnaires. Do you pick up any of the separate sold armor? Shield helmet. I did. I picked up just one separate helmet, separate armor, and I had a shield from somewhere else. I forgot. I can't remember from where. But I had a plain shield. It doesn't have any prints on anything like that. So I did pick up just for funsies. I do have. I think in total I had like three Legionnaires from Brickmania, like nice ones that they painted and stuff. But yeah, and I kind of want to try out to build my own, but I haven't got to it. And I actually also have like Ninjago Red Torso Ninjas, so I was thinking to use those like Ninjago torsos, or Star Wars. I had one of those red stuff, like either Star Wars or Ninjago. So I was thinking about using those torsos, and yeah, just make one like custom Roman. So I have like 4 in total, but I haven't done that yet. So maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it and like make some random video, just kind of comparing those. I don't know, but I think that this 3D printed stuff, it's not painted, so you don't have that silver looking finish, unfortunately. So I'm not like really into it. I mean, it's just 1 year experience. This year's I always primary test stuff, how to do stuff, while trying to figure out what's next, Monday, second or third. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can try it out if you don't like it. I mean, there's so much work, so many jobs in the States. I mean, it's really a lot of stuff you can do. If you don't like it, I'm sure you can find a way to get another job. So yeah, what's your Insta? Sticker pack for the show. Ooh la 2020 Insta. That's my Insta, Coco. Selfless plug. Yeah. But I think I have you there. You can also pick up a sticker pack. Yes, for sure. For sure, yeah. The sticker pack, I might do that too. And I think they have like sticker pack includes the shield and like legs, or something else is in that sticker pack as well. That's true. It's true. I might do it. Let's see. But the thing is, like, okay, if I'm gonna build up the Romans, like, what am I gonna do with them? Like, I really don't have any big plans for Romans. I'm not planning to build like a Roman fort or anything. Right now, it's just like I have a chariot and a couple of Romans around it for display. But other than that, but you're Hungarian, man. You can make the Huns. That'd be a nice mock. Huns versus Romans. That'd be cool, I think. Where's this? 1, 2, 3. But yeah, while you're young, I mean, definitely try out different stuff. German fan. Especially like if you live by yourself, not by yourself. I mean, if you are by yourself, or like, you can always like have a roommate to cut down on expenses. You can, work as many hours or as little hours as you want. So if you're like, you don't have a family, you're overall pretty flexible of kind of what you want to do, how you want to do stuff. Maybe check out some schools. Maybe there's like a school or college you want to try out, because college in the States are like experience in its own. Maybe something not very expensive, but maybe you want to try out some kind of university there. Yeah, for sure. Definitely a lot of opportunities to venture out, especially again being young and not having responsibilities really. Why not? Good old days, right? Good old days, Hookie. The days when we used to be young. I'm just messing. Hookie. Send you invite on Insta. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll follow you back once I'm done with the stream. I've only had one Hun warrior from all the CFFC. Okay, but yeah, why not? So actually, yeah, I just remember Lego made one. Yeah, they made one. Okay. I think also United Bricks made like, it's not Han, but it's like Celtic. Celtic Warrior, and I had Brickismo had few for sale. I don't know if they still do or not, but they had few Celtics. So I think maybe that's also something if you want to have some kind of battle mug happening. Those could square off as well. But yeah, I think Hunts would be cool. But then you can just make some kind of like horseback riding guy with like an arrow and arrow and bow, and then you're already good to go. Okay, where's this thing? Okay, here we go. As per usual, underneath some kind of other piece. So I was also wondering about this tank. Like there's brown, black, white pieces, or like tan pieces. Sorry, making it like this Ukrainian camo. But what would make it Russian? Because to me, it's like this also can be. I think in my mind, this can also be. Like if you take the Ukrainian flag off, right? I mean, can this be a Russian tank? Like, I personally don't see this being Ukrainian camo, but maybe I'm wrong. Is it just the brown? If I take the brown off, for example, or somebody takes the brown off, is that going to make it Ukraine? Oh, here we go. This one here too. Is this kind of the same thing was going on with the T80? Like I was like, okay, I'm looking at this T80. If it's not for the Ukrainian flag, I mean, is it like how is it? How else is it Ukrainian? But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You let me know. Maybe someone in the comments. Also, guys, if whoever's still here, I am thinking about doing a giveaway. I think I mentioned last time in the live stream, but maybe if you guys have good ideas how to do it, maybe let me know. That'd be nice. Okay, where's this piece? What the hell's going on? All those CO gray parts. See here somewhere. I give up. Live stream is over. I'm done looking for this one piece. Forget it. Let's move on. I'll find it later. You glad about your stock purchase? Yes, I am very much glad about this stock purchase. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, I would still like to get the Stuk 3B, the early war version as well. But I'm really happy with this one. I mean, just overall, I'm just happy with like again, as much as I love gray and gray builds, I do like having like a little colors and German stuff. Like it just again, they're just amazing with the with the camos and everything. So I'm really happy, definitely getting this guy. I'm happy with this. Is definitely going to stay in my collection for quite a while. Very nicely done. I mean, if it wasn't for the price, I would highly recommend this, but it is very expensive. So other than that, I have really nothing negative to say about this build. Really happy I picked that one up. Thanks to Hooky actually, partially because I was not super convinced at the time. But having talked to Hooky here and there, decided to go with it. And to get this build. Do you like yours, Coco? Do you enjoy your Stug? German Brick fan sounds like you might we might meet in the United States, Florida, the BTR. Okay, I just understood. Yeah, I totally got what Hooky just said. We don't need the butt chops. We have Hooky here. He cracked me up. Okay, I totally got what you just said. Oh man, this is funny. This is funny. Looks like you're married in the States. Come on, Hooky. Come on, Hooky. You're not that old. Come on, man. Come on, you're not there yet. BTR82 has been very similar camo, just not included in the brown. Okay, BTR82 had a very similar camo, just did not include brown. Okay, most Russian armor I have seen are just plain green or gray. Yeah, that's kind of true. But you can find Russian armor in other camo. But I personally seen Russian camo having some brown and green. Like it would have gray, brown, green. Like I don't know. But yeah, but usually they're like just one color, which would be then we're just having no camo, right? Just the regular paint, like factory green paint or something, and then just camouflage. Atlantis is too bad for the too far from Florida. As kind of you to intend to do a giveaway, may I request please do not add me to the giveaway if you do it. I have stopped collecting Lego. Oh no, Killer Classman, why? Bruh, what happened, man? I know you had some Ukraine kits. You don't have Ukraine builds anymore? Ukraine kits anymore? What happened? Well, at least I'm happy to hear that you're still here and enjoying my content, although everything is here just straight up Lego. Lego channel, essentially. But I'm glad you're still watching this stuff. What happened, Gilted? I'm actually curious now because I know you had some Ukraine builds and you've been kind of into the Lego for a while. Hooky, I'll make sure you win the bingo. Oh my god, this is getting too much. This is getting too much. Come on, Hooky now. Hooky's young, man. He's young at heart. He's probably my age. So don't be starting with that, German Brick fan. Oh, look at that. It's a transformer. It's a T-64 transformer. That is why I do not really buy US and Russian vehicles. I prefer the close to accurate colored ones. This leaves pretty much with the German vehicles, except for that good old BT5. Yeah, so Russians did use gray color too. I think it was just because it was not painted, right? So maybe if they didn't paint or whatever, I did see some Russian vehicles that are like a darker green, almost like a steel color, right? But yes, I completely agree with you. If you want to be accurate, Russians used a lot of green paint and still using it. So like to be 100% accurate, you need some kind of like really green tint of coloring in these bricks to be as accurate as possible. And that BT5 is definitely awesome build. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to buy it now. And I bought the instructions for it, but there's some pieces that are very expensive to get. So I'm kind of waiting to see if they come up in some other sets or something. And one day I'll build it from the instructions. But yeah, I agree with you. If there was more like green, dark green, not dark, yeah, like more dark green builds for the Soviet stuff, maybe it would be more accurate than just gray. And it kind of goes the same way to United States, yeah, to the American vehicles as well. If you really want to be accurate with the gray brick, yeah, then it's just pretty much stuck to Germans. That's the kind of view. Now you need to give him the giveaway to get him back on track. I know, right? The average T-34 did not last too long on the battlefield. I wonder why the bother to paint them in the first place. Yeah, exactly. Well, like I said, some of them maybe didn't paint. They just put some winter stuff. I think they just painted white or partially white. The Soviets. Well, and then like a sad statistic. I read at some point. I can't remember where this information is coming from, and how true it is. But then the Battle of Stalingrad, which was like the bloodiest, one of the bloodiest battles of World War II, the average Soviet soldier did not last more than 10 minutes on the battlefield. So the second, like on average, right? So you send out all those troops, and on average, then there will be like you said, the T-34 wouldn't last long. The Soviet guys, the Soviet soldiers, didn't last long either. It was too expensive. I have 4,400 worth of Brickmania. Yeah, that's a lot. But I'm here with you, man. United Bricks, Brick Arms, another company. I decided to store it all and save it for my own kids in the future. Oh, okay. That's kind of far looking ahead. Okay, but that's good. I mean, that's nice that you still have that collection. And then if in case one day you decide to go back to it, well, you can get that out of storage. That's cool. Oh, back to music. I can show you my collection one day if you care to see it. Yeah, that'd be cool, man. You should make a video for sure and post on YouTube, or if you wanna send it to me on Instagram. That's cool too. They just not want them chrome and shiny. Yeah. To have all the lights hitting them, reflect them nicely. Yeah, but I wish again there was more of those. For the Soviets, a lot more of the green color used. But I think maybe the green is a little bit more expensive. That's I think the bigger problem that with all those builds. And that's why I enjoy once in a while having more of a colorful collection here. I personally, again, I know some people might not like it, German Brick fan, but I personally would prefer if they, if maybe Brickmania used a little bit more of a light gray as well. Like I wouldn't mind to see a tiger in light gray color instead of just like dark gray, just for the verity's sake. Because I mean, I don't think German vehicles are all like wear the same, that kind of color all the time. That's just me though. I could be wrong. All right. But Kilton Classman, have you considered selling any of your collection? I'm just curious. By the way, now Finland and Sweden are in NATO. Estonia seems to be much more safe. Sounds like a very welcome perspective. Yeah, I think so too. For sure. I mean, Finnish were like Estonian homies anyways. I'm sure they would always help each other out. Finns really like Estonians, which is very, it's cool. And vice versa. But having Swedes, now pretty much all Baltics kind of secured, is definitely a welcome thing for Estonia, for sure. Yeah, but hopefully, again, it doesn't get to anything other than this. I really hope so. Because I want to be part of the European Union, guys. I want to live in Europe. I want to make sure it stays this way. I want to make sure I still get my Brickissimo. I don't want to shop at Neva Brick. I want to shop at Brickissimo. I want to continue that way. So yeah, so it's definitely a welcome addition. But things are a little crazy, so it makes sense. It makes sense. This one guy, he's doing some wild stuff here next door. So it's better safe than to be sorry. For sure. For sure. I think before it was like I had some smaller number of parts, some bigger parts, like in different places. But now, like the more I built, the more I shuffle things around, and the things get more mixed up. So before it was kind of okay, now it's getting even worse. But seriously, Brickmania, like start with the number backs. Get the Legos doing it. Brickmania, get with the game. Come on, you gotta be better than Lego. Get the number backs, make my life easier, and everyone else's life's easier. Shoot, I'm paying this much money for this thing. The only thing I'm asking, number bags. Come on, dudes, do it. Although I saw some pictures with the raw armor plates, the engineer marks and lines still on it. Engineer marks and lines. No, not the light gray. Yeah, I feel like we need some of that. Yeah, I would like to see Tiger in light gray. Come on, why not? Why not, huh? Agree, no light gray. Oh, Rico, come on, Rico. Now you're gonna come in and ruin it for me as well. Light bluish gray might be the end of the world. It's gonna kill it for you guys. But like there's a lighter vehicles from Germans. No, am I wrong? Like winter versions? I don't know. I may sell some stuff if I need to, but I have hobbies. No hobbies of interest, so I don't spend money on anything. That's kind of good, man. That's kind of it might not sound good, but it's actually good, man. You have nothing to spend money on. Good job. Save. Yeah, I should take more example from you. All right, no, yeah, I think I got a little too excited. So there's a low chance of that. I'll sell them. I have tons of Lego City that I'm selling. Okay, cool. So it seems like you're kind of done with Lego, huh? But that's the thing about Lego, man. You can be done with it for some time, and then actually, I'm looking for the wrong piece. I'm crazy. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, but you can be done with Lego, and then at some point you might want to come back to Lego, right? I mean, you can have like time when you're away from it, and then you realize how much you miss it, and then you go back. So yeah, maybe just time for you to take a little break for some short while, and then welcome back. But honestly, Lego wise, I have not been buying anything Lego really. I did the pick a brick, so I can build some mock stuff. Like I won't say mock, like mock diorama, I guess. So I did that, but I really don't care about much of the sets out there. I don't know. Well, first off, it's about the money, right? I spent everything on Brickmania. Second off, it's just like I don't have that much interest in anything else. Like I'm interested in this. I was thinking maybe I'll get that Indiana Jones set at some point before he retires. But other than that, I don't know. Like I'm not. I have some castle stuff, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I want to. I don't want to collect a lot of castle. So what else is there? Star Wars, I'm not interested that much in at the moment. I have few sets, but maybe some speed champions I might get, like some vehicles. But let me know, guys, what you guys like from Lego. Are you guys getting anything from Lego? Any new releases? I know I got this Bricklink designer stuff. I don't know if you count this as Lego. The train shed. I got the big castle, which I don't know. I might sell it. I don't know if I want to keep it. And I got the cowboy stuff, the cowboy shack. I hope the piece by Christmas, but I'm more of an optimist, really. Yeah, let's see. I really hope this will end, but either way, it's gonna end. It's not gonna make some people happy, and when you have people that are not happy, doesn't mean things are really end. You know. So let's see. Maybe there's gonna be some natural causes. I don't know. Maybe some, if you know what I mean. Maybe there's gonna be some natural causes that's gonna end it. Some natural causes, some old leaders. The German brick fan might take care of in Florida. Disability house. No, I'm just kidding. That's not never gonna happen. I was told number bags are also copyrighted by Lego. But I think Lego would never. Is it really? Is it really? Because I know Kobe does it. I think Kobe does number bags. Do they? Or maybe not. I'm not sure. I know Brick Veteran does number bags, but they are a smaller company, so I'm not sure. You might be right. I'm basically just getting rid of everything in the room: consoles, Xbox games, prize possessions, and more. Prize possessions. Oh, I will a lot more money after this. I don't think. I think I sell the military Lego. Cool. Nice, man. See, I'll be the other way around. I bought the PlayStation, which is, I'm not sure. I don't even have time to play it anymore. ASAP Animations. I'm building something light bluish gray right now. Oh, nice, man. Some sneak peek into some new releases. Well, I didn't know ASAP Animation was still here. I don't know. You sneaked up on us like that. That's nice, man. Appreciate you still hanging around, listening to my nonsense. But yeah, definitely looking forward. What you got? Well, I mean, you had you and Andrea. I think you guys both built this U-boat. That looks very nice. It's a little out of my price range, but it looks very nice, and that's light bluish gray. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So that's nice change up in there. I still have a BKM German minifig in light bluish gray. Looking at it, it's totally disappointing. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, yeah. Greetings, Rula. Sorry I couldn't stop sooner. No worries, Spooky2Bricks. Good to see you, man. At least you made it right now. And at least you say hi. come by. I might again once I get to the track links, which is hopefully soon. I'm gonna end this, so probably maybe 20 minutes, and then we'll pick up another day, probably Wednesday. Yeah, but I don't know how I feel about the minifix being gray, like light bluish gray. That's a good question. Never thought of that. Probably, yeah, not so much. But the vehicle, I mean, you probably can pull off. Like, okay, so I know United Bricks, they did some light bluish gray German vehicles, and it's my opinion. That's just my thinking. It didn't look too bad. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, again, I know most of you guys gonna disagree, but I mean, in my mind, it didn't look too bad. And I'm just saying, like, it could be like a nice little welcome change to how things are going so far. But I get it. Not everyone gonna like it. Still buy Lego. I have to admit it. I still buy Lego. I have to admit it, but I also sell it. So there's a balance there. Okay, that's good. So it's in and out. It's good to keep it balanced. Same thing with me too. Like if I feel like I'm running out of space, or I need some extra funds to finance my Brickmania purchases, then yeah, why not sell some? You know, I sell some Brickmania too. Sell some Lego here and there. One thing I don't want to sell, I still kind of holding on to, is my modulars. I'm holding on to my modulars. So that's one thing I kind of don't want to let go still. And train. Crocodile train, I have that one. Christmas train, or was it holiday train? That one I'm probably going to keep for a while. I got some lights I want to put on, and hopefully for next holidays I'm going to try to run it. Am I missing something? Okay, quick question maybe on instructions. Maybe you guys can check it out. So there's so I'm here, right? So I got this part done. So we built this kind of lower hole, built some other stuff. So there's none of this black Technic pieces here. Then we built front wheels or back wheels, whatever they are. And then we have this piece, this Technic pieces. So we have all of them here, and blue one here. And then this piece goes here, as far as I understand. But now it's connected by some black Technic piece, which, like, where that came from. Like, nothing here. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. It's on the previous page. I'm such a dumbass. Oh boy, no, never mind. I'm tripping. Yeah, it was in the last page. I'm messing up. I still have not finished the Viking village. Not much of a village, but enjoy building the rock work. Nice. That Viking village will go nicely with the Brickmania ship, Viking ship, or even Lego Viking ship. It would look nice. Yeah, I think you were building that last time. Wasn't that last week you were saying you were building that village with your wife? At some point in time, I probably will make a video about all the time favorite Lego sets and themes. You talking about your all-time favorite? Oh, yeah, about my all-time favorite Lego sets and themes. Oh, okay, we're gonna find out how old you are. Can start talking about those 80s or 90s sets. We're gonna know who you were. No, I'm just kidding. No, you should do it. You should do it. I have a lot of 90s favorite sets, and you probably can already know. uh, ain't that young anymore. But just in general speaking, like for example, like 90s just had such a great like themes, space. At least again, that's when I was like heavy into Lego as a kid. Um, like cool trains, pirates, castle, like everything. I mean, they brought back a lot of the stuff right now too. But I think like 90s, man, it was a great time for Lego. At least I mean I enjoyed it. Lego license over number packs expired a while back, I believe. Oh, okay. Interesting. So here you go, Brickmania. Hi, Spooky. Also dropped out of school years back. Oh, man. I also had a crap education. I still do. I can't get a job for money. I don't have education, so money is what I need. Yeah, man. Like I said, you gotta be in the right place in life. If this is, if this, of course, you gotta prioritize more important things than your hobby, and everything else has to go. So yeah, definitely get your education or figure out what you want to do first, and then focus on this stuff for sure. Like hobbies are good and fun. I mean, I really enjoy this hobby, but of course, this is not the priority in life. If you need money, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Because I'll be doing the same thing. I'll be doing what I have to do, sell the stuff. Man, like I said, I like my pizzas and burgers, man. If this is what I need to do to get my burgers, well, guess what? I might sell this T-64 one day. Oh, shiznick. Yeah, but good luck, Killed It. I hope you get your stuff figured out. And yeah, definitely. And like I said, if you need to sell some stuff, man, sell it. Or maybe even I might be interested. So let me know what you got. I might even buy it. Some of your stuff. A recent review on Stock 3. Awesome bit. Yeah. So anyone, yeah, I haven't done the review on the Stock 3. I probably will never do a review. I mean, I don't know. Most likely. Depends how bored I am on my on my week, like my short vacation next week. Most likely I'm gonna do it. So go check out, check out Hookie's review if you haven't done so. He did an awesome job. Really nice up close pictures and just the history of Stock 3. Definitely go look it up. What are you up to, Andreas? At some point I might pick up the Greyhound, although that is DBG. Dylan hinted something related to the U-boat bridge. The Greyhound is nice. I like really the Greyhound. That's a nice little kit. U-boat bridge. There's gonna be part 2 for the U-boat. Okay, so that conning tower, and there's gonna be something else for the U-boat. Oh, that's awesome. Is this gonna be like a $5,000 U-boat? You have like separate pieces, and you have torpedoes and everything else. At the end of the day, you have a huge U-boat that you can put together. That's actually that's not a maybe bad idea. Have like 135 scale U-boat. I mean, it's gonna be really expensive though to put it all together like that. United Bricks kits are from ER Brick stuff. Ooh, I didn't know that. That's cool. That's interesting. But did they have Tiger in light bluish gray, and they had some of the SDKFZs in light bluish gray United Bricks, and that's how I was kind of thinking. And I liked how they looked. That's why I brought this up. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. He has more bags to go from bike. Okay. Well, good luck. Get that stuff done, man. 90s 1-year-old. Bro, I was a kid in the 90s, man. Yeah. We what we do about it. And yeah. For you, I am. I can be your dad. German Brick fan. I can be your dad. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not that old. Now I'm maybe pushing. Well, if I start early enough, I don't know. All right, let's get into this build. So 2 more pages before we get to the tracks, but let's see. I'm definitely not gonna go over 2-hour mark, that's for sure, either way. I have the original Viking ship from the early 2000s. So no offense, Andreas, but now I will skip your ship. Maybe if I win the lottery. Yeah, no. And I had this Viking ship from 2000s. I had it, but I sold it. And it's funny, like that's probably one of my like first eBay sales on like Lego eBay sales, and that thing went out quick. I mean, I put out like a decent price on it too. I put like $100-something on it, or euros, and that ship sold quick. I mean, there was people really interested in the Viking ships, or just Viking in general, I think. That was like one of the quickest sales I had on eBay. Maybe I didn't put in like enough, but I was like not really trying to make, I guess, a lot of money on this thing just because I didn't want it anymore. But now looking back, I don't know. Maybe I maybe I should have kept it. Always remember, more Lego does not make you happy. That's for sure. I like Hookie when you said Lego. As much as you love Lego, Lego doesn't love you back. And this is another one I'm gonna add to your quotes. That's true. More stuff doesn't make you happy necessarily. Actually, a lot of times more stuff makes you even sadder, because now you're cluttered with things that you might not be even needed anymore. So everything has to be in moderation. Some wisdom advices here on this channel. Life advices here from Rula and Hookie. So far we're covered. Everything moderation. Lego doesn't make you happy. A lot of Lego. And go to gym. Go hit up the gym, German Brick fan, because you're gonna need it. Thank you, Rula. You're too kind. Did you guys get a chance to check out the? Oh yeah, about the Stuk. Yeah, for sure. If you have subscribed to Hookie yet, I don't know what you're doing. Did you guys get a chance to check out the new Buffalo mine clearing vehicle that became released today? It looked awesome, even coming from someone who doesn't collect anything other than aircraft. Yeah, Buffalo is definitely was a unique. This MRAP, I think that's what they called MRAPs, right? So yeah, that's a cool one. That's a cool one. I think people were asking for it for quite some time. So I think they finally released. Right now, again, I'm not into that modern vibes. Kind of sticking to World War II. But if I was, maybe it's something I would be interested. I think, I guess, good that BKM is finally catching up with MRAP stuff, because I feel like a lot of people are interested in that, in those vehicles, especially those, the modern collectors. So yeah, so I think BKM is finally catching up to that, and then start getting those like GLTVs, MA TVs, or whatever they're called, finally out. Maybe get the big one. I forgot the name of that one. What is it called? Oh, yeah, I can't remember those. Max Pro or whatever. I can't remember those big MRAP names. Yeah, but I think Brickmania is start doing more of those stuff. To me, I'm not gonna like talk smack about the stuff that I don't know or haven't built, but like just looking at the video, and I watched the video, kind of look a little fragile to me. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know if it's really true, if it's really fragile or not. Maybe it's not. Kind of look a little fragile to me. And that's the thing. I'm not a huge fan of fragile kits. Although, again, I don't play a lot with them. I would prefer if things were like a little more sturdier. But you know, when you do want to play with them, like this moving, mind sweeping thing, like if that's gonna keep falling off, man, like it's not that much fun, you know. Again, I could be wrong. Just that seems like that way from what I see in the video. But I'm not picking that one up. Yeah, I'm skipping that one. I'm like Kilted Clansman right now, saving my pennies in case something good comes out that I would really want. Unless there's something else that Wookie wants to convince me to buy. Or like whatever. Was it Coco who said that? He was like, how you feeling about this Valentine's tank? I was like, I think it's pretty good. I like it. Looks very accurate to what. And then he buys it, and he goes to the next chat. Coco, I don't know if you're still here. He goes like, you made me buy it. You made me buy it. Like, what? Shit, what are you talking about, man? I didn't make you buy anything. I mean, hint is something related to the conning tower. Sorry, my bad. I mean, hint is something related to the conning. Oh, okay. I wasn't maybe paying attention, but that'd be cool if there's more U-boat stuff coming. You could be. Absolutely could be. GBF. You could be. Absolutely could be. GBF's grandpa. Oh boy, it's getting better and better. It's okay. This hobby has no age. As long as we're all enjoying it, having a good time. Like if you do probably like a breakdown, the percentage of people buying this stuff, I say probably majority of Brickmania customers are adults, like full-grown adults. But that's just my guess. Young grandpa, but grandpa nonetheless. Okay, I'm 17, not 35. We got a problem with 35-year-olds, German Brick fan? Just joking, of course. Time now, German Brick fan. 500 seconds. Has problem with 35-year-olds. Not building another U-boat part. It's the same category almost. Not a vehicle. More clues coming from SF Animation. Nice. From Andreas, we have more stuff. Riddle me this, right? Same category almost. Maybe some kind of ship. Talking about some ships. Some naval stuff. I'm all for that. Very nice. But Andres, I heard you guys are planning to do a live stream. I don't know if that's the case. That'd be cool. I would love to see some Brickmania people doing live stream on YouTube or Instagram or somewhere there. I'm sure you get a lot of people hanging out with you, asking you many questions that you probably don't want to answer. No, I'm just kidding. But that'd be cool if you do one. one day. Lego definitely doesn't love you back. It's always reminds me of that when I step on one of the little landmines at night. Yeah, Lego definitely does not love you. Yeah. Should we get political? Oh boy. Oh boy. Political. Okay. CIS should have ever receded from the Galactic Republic. Should have ever receded. I agree. Oh, Star Wars. Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of cool Star Wars sets coming out. I mean, if you're really in Star Wars, there's really a lot of stuff out there. It's good times for all the Star Wars fans. How could a space opera ever get political? Oh, sorry, my fault. I forgot the last 3 movies and about 6 series. Yeah, I kind of stopped watching after it was like Last Jedi. I don't know. I haven't watched anything else. I did watch that series with the Darth Vader. Obi-Wan. I watched Obi-Wan. I thought that was all right from Disney. Then the movies. I mean, the movie I really enjoyed from Star Wars was Rogue One. I think that was really nice. Just the cinematics. I really liked that one. Everything else afterwards was like, I mean, it's watchable, but I won't say I loved it. But once again, I was never really a big Star Wars person in the first place. Although I did watch all those that came out in like Phantoms of Menace, like all those that came out in 2000s. Those were cool. I was a kid when some of those came out. I had a really good time watching them in the movie theaters. But yeah, just a movie. I'm not gonna go crazy about it. Uh, you good, Hooky? I didn't have my glass of blue milk this morning either. I've never seen Star Wars before. Oh, Kilted Classman, what? Come on, man. Spooky, it's almost 10 here, so I had a few glasses for that. You can be for sure. Like I said, it's Friday night, man. It's okay. I don't blame you, Hookie. I had it this morning along with the bath of soup. Oh boy, oh boy. Getting some adult conversations happening. Jeremy Brickfan, I think it's your bedtime. I'm just messing. It's all good. If you like the Rogue One, you would also like Andor. Yeah, I haven't watched Andor. I like the actor a lot. I don't remember his name, but I like the guy. He actually also played in Rogue One. I think he was one of the main characters. Yeah, I want to check it out, but just never got into it. Maybe I'll watch the Andor though. I don't watch movies. Key Classman, man, you good, man. You're saving a lot of money. That's all I gotta say. You on the you're on the path of being very effective and efficient in the society. Being minimalistic. But sometimes, you still need to have a little fun, right? But, a lot of people are like, they have fun in different ways. People like maybe go outdoors, play sports. That could be also fun. It could be free fun. So, yeah, in some ways, you don't need to spend money to have fun or have a good time. I've been watching the new Bad Batch series on Disney Plus. Great stuff. Okay. Maybe something else I should put on my list to check out. So Andor and this Bad Batch. I heard of Bad Batch, of course, and the Lego, and people talked about it, but then never watched it either. Yes, Andor was great, and Rogue One was also good. As much as I love live action, Clone Wars TV series will always be my favorite part of Star Wars. Yeah, I totally missed on that one. I know it's big for a lot of people, the Clone Wars TV series, but I totally missed on that one. I have, maybe I was watching Transformers or something else at that time, some other cartoon or something. But yeah, totally missed the Clone War TV series. Somehow, I don't know. Andor gives you quite a nice insight to the day reality of Empire, plus the beginning of the full-scale rebellion. So it gives you like a little, I guess, a prequel. There was a prequels, but then there's more prequels. Okay, that's cool. That's what I like about also Rogue One. It kind of fill in some gaps in between, like the old movies and the new stuff. Actually, no, between the both like old movies. Forgot whatever, but anyways, but it definitely was like a nice gap filler. You know what I'm talking about. It's getting late here. Nostalgia is always an important thing when it comes to the favorite things. Yeah, it's actually so true. That's what it is. Nostalgia is definitely. But I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Because like one side of you is like, okay, maybe you should just past this past. You should just have, you had your good times, and then just time to move on, and not to come back. But a lot of times it's like, man, it was such a great time, so I want to go back. So yeah, I don't know. Nostalgia, it's a tricky one. And and a lot of stuff like now too, people, especially for those adults, Lego plays into it. A lot of like this action figure collectors, the same thing. They bring a lot of those Transformers, a lot of those 90s like X-Men, other kind of stuff, Marvel. And a lot of times it plays into people's nostalgia. Star Wars is the same thing. So yeah, there's definitely this marketing people definitely know what they're doing. That's all I gotta say. They know how to get into adults' pockets. people like me. Yes, awesome work by Genji Tarkovsky. Okay. Yeah, all right. I'll check it out. Rico and also we can appreciate the Empire as a capable opponent. But wasn't that the George Lucas that the Empire was it that inspired by like Germans, German Wehrmacht or German like army? I might speaking of my butt, but I think wasn't that the case that the inspiration came for the Empire was that where they made that the troopers look like Germans. I don't know. Something I heard was related to that. Was it that Darth Vader was supposed to look like German? Am I making this up now? I think I am. Darth Vader, SS Darth Vader. Someone should make that minifig. Dot 44 printed SS Darth Vader. Lego should do it. Where's this? There we go. Oh, prequel for Rogue One, A New Hope as well. Okay, yeah. It's not just a bunch of incompetent, tyrannical, bad aim losers. Yeah, exactly. There's actually it's more like realistic battle scenes. Yeah, that's the one I actually like the most probably out of the whole movie. I mean, everything is good there, but like just the realism of the like scary whatever the island is called, battles, the planet is called. Directed the Clone Wars TV series. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I think a little bit they used MG34s for the weapons. MG34. Good one. I know. If they use MG34 for their weapons, they would have a better aim. They probably would do a lot more damage with those than with those stupid lasers. And with the laser guns. You know, there's like I was looking into this just like on Wikipedia or somewhere, like really shortly. There's like a whole like, well, obviously there's like a fandom of like the Star Wars, and there's like a names of like various planets, and there's like names of people on the planets or tribes, or there's like there's so many guns, supposedly that there are, and there's like a name for each weapon. Like people actually come up with that stuff. I mean, it's all fake, but people come up with that stuff and they know this stuff and memorize it. So yeah, there's a lot of committed people to Star Wars for sure. Because I wouldn't try to know all this fake laser blaster name guns, but they are. But you know, if it's whatever tickles your pickle, if that's what tickles your pickle, man, go for it. Enjoy. Have fun with Star Wars. No one there to judge. All right, so we're kind of getting close to where I'm looking to. I mean, I'm not gonna wrap it up just yet, but I think we're close enough to the. Oh no! What? It's supposed to happen like that? Okay. Or maybe not. It's supposed to snap like this. Oh, here we go. Well, that's cool. That's a cool technique. So it comes in like this, and then this bar is used to snap to this snot belt to hold this in place. So that's a cool technique. I like that. This is cool. Definitely nicely done by Nate or Siskit or one of them. That's highly likely that's based his script on World War II. That he based his scripts on World War II Germany. Okay. Leia is literally the French resistance. Yeah, that's kind of thought. A lot of the Star Wars is based on like World War II stuff. I mean, he based it. I mean, he based the Empire. Yeah. Well, the bunt's not exactly look apparent. Sure. The helmets of the Imperial Death Star Troopers inspired by Japanese samurai helmets. Ah, okay. I didn't know that because I know there was some that talks about like something was then inspiring him from World War II, but I was not sure. Was it the Germans or that makes sense? The Japanese stuff. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Okay, so we have some 10 wheels to go. And that'd be it, I think, for today. Let's catch up with the chat really quick. Most people don't like the political side of Star Wars, but it's also important. It's so important to build the story informing realism. Yeah, I mean, you have to have like if you make some like fake fantasy stuff, right? Then it's good to have for people some kind of like still reference to like reality. So it can't be completely out of this realm, because then people will just like, what the hell is that? So yeah, I agree with you. It needs to be some kind of form of realism or connection. Stuck for the rebels, no, no SDG. W for the rebels, no troopers. They used medieval with 2 weapons and made them look like sapphire for the. Oh, okay, cool. Probably took a lot of designs. Yeah, that would make sense. A lot of designs and made them like into blasters. No, I swear. One Stormtrooper had a modified Space MG-34 as MG. Nice. Well, I mean, yeah, like you have also the scenes with the snowtroopers. Yeah, like they are basically like shooting out the machine guns, except the laser instead of bullets coming out. All the Star Wars talk is started because I asked to get political. Yeah, because you started it. Actually, that's so funny. You're the one who brought this up. You're the one who started. You put that on yourself, man. Agreed. The Stormtrooper blasters are based on the British Sterling SMG. Huh. That's interesting. That one I didn't know. That's what happens when you cause unnecessary delaying in a set. You guys gonna keep just going with that. It's also true with MG. By the way, Ruler, before we part, how's the Battle of Narva doing? Well, I mean, the pickup break was part of that Battle of Narva, and I have a small mock related to Battle of Narva that I'm gonna do. But yeah, if I'm actually gonna be almost done. I'm gonna do like 10 more wheels, and I think I'm gonna wrap it up. Since we're on the subject of Star Wars, Ruler, have you ever found a Womp rat in any of your sets? No, I did not. I did not. I don't have a lot of Star Wars sets to find that Womp rat. Well, at least I haven't built any too many of the Star Wars sets. I have some. I have Mos Eisley Cantina that I have like the new recent one boxed, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna build it at some point. I just don't have enough space to display it, to display all my Brickmania stuff, and then yeah, and the Star Wars stuff. Just gets a little too much. So I don't know. It's a nice set, that the Mos Eisley Cantina. I really liked it. I like the dewback and all that kind of stuff, and then the stormtroopers and all the minifigs are just great. But I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I'll keep it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a continuation of my North Africa mock, and it's going to slowly transition into Star Wars. Maybe that will be the goal plan here. I expect nothing less than a big Naruto mock. Oh man, now you put me in this spot. Well, let's see. Let's see what I can do. I got some parts. I know, I mentioned before that I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this something in studios. Like, forget it. I just ordered a bunch of like right now white parts, and let's see. Maybe I'll do. Again, it's not gonna be a mock. My goal is something like a mock / diorama, and the reason like I don't do mocks because like I mainly focus on the vehicles from Brickmania, obviously. So the scenery is like secondary, but I'll try to do something. I'll try to do something. Otherwise, Hookie will never let me off the hook. Hookie will always gonna be asking about, so might as well just do it, right? Might as well just do it and get it over with. We're getting our wheels lined up here. Rula, I think you are on the right track right now. I hope so. Well, he's building the wheels for the track links, so yeah, I agree, you're on the right track. Yeah, I'm almost gonna wrap those up soon, and don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna put you through the connection of track links. This is not something I'm not gonna do here live. I'm not gonna put you through that suffering. But at least it's not like, so those wheels don't have tires. Sometimes you get the tires, and that's another whole nother story when you have to put those tires on top of those 2x2 plates, or is it then yeah, brick? So those could be fun as well. At least we don't have those tires here. Yeah, so that's actually, it's interesting. Like if you look at the Stuk, like Brickmania does, they actually like they put those in a tire. I guess it's if you get like the brick wheel, right? Then you put those in a tire. But if you, I can't remember right now. But then some of them they do print, so it's like it's either the print or it's either like the tire. So like with the Stuk, you actually have, you don't have tires like that there. You have prints. So I don't know. Which one you guys prefer? You like putting those tires on the brick, or you rather just go with the printed stuff? Okay, guys, my time has come. I'm leaving. Thank you, Ro. Yeah, no problem. I'm about to wrap it up too, but thanks for coming, Hookie. I appreciate that. I hope you had a good time here. I'm sure I had a good laugh with all of you. Yeah, so have a good night, Hookie. Catch you on a next live stream, hopefully. See ya. Everyone says bye to Hookie. Bye bye. No pain, no gain. That's right. I'm glad I only built an aircraft, so I don't need to answer that question. Yeah, exactly. I built a lot of tanks, though I had a fair share of tire stretching and a fair share of tire stretching happening. But printing is cool. Like I like this printing stuff. Like definitely makes your life a lot easier. Okay, so I think we need to leave those two alone. So we got some suspension action happening here. Some simulated suspension, I guess. One more wheel to go. There we go. Here you go, baby. Let's go. All right, so we got the wheels in place for the hull. Simulated suspension. And next will be the fun part, which is the track links, which obviously I'm not gonna, like I said, put you through this. So here we go. That pretty much covers the part one, I guess, of the stream. Yeah, we'll skip saying bye to Hooky. Either way, it looks good. The one with the tire stretching is a bit more labor intensive. Yeah, exactly. But also looks more realistic. That's true. And some tanks have those, like, I mean, if you look at like, is it Abrams or one of those tanks, or some of those tanks, they do actually have like some kind of tire in between like the wheel. So it does look realistic for some models. Last week, I put next to each other the Kubel Blitz and latest Panzer IV. They both look good despite the different techniques. Yeah, no, sure. Yeah, I like the Kubel Blitz. Kubelwagen. Good stuff. I have not had time to research which version is more realistic in size. I think Hooky had the Kubel Blitz. I think Hooky had the Kubel Blitz like kit, and he was asking about last time. But yeah, Kubel Blitz, interesting build, interesting kit from Wonderwaffe. I think was it the Wonderwaffe line. But yeah, never got that one, so can speak for that one. What's the other one also has Panzer IV chassis? Was it the Brumber, the little tiny cannon, little tiny tiny muzzle brake build? Too bad Hookie's not here. I used to mess with him about that. Dolphin Boy, what's going on? Hey, how's it going? And I'm about to wrap it up soon. So thanks for coming to the stream. But it's not going to be a any longer than now. Because I'm about to end this soon. But yeah, good to see you. Yeah, like I said, I was not planning to do a Friday. I was planning to do a Saturday, but it just happened that way. So yeah, my bad if people are in school or work. But maybe next week I'll try to shoot for Friday. Yeah, let's see how that goes. Yeah, but thanks for coming by and say hi for sure. I'm doing good. Got this chassis bottom of the hole done for the T-64 build, which is I'm currently doing right now. So there will be part 2. Hopefully then next week on Wednesday. That's kind of my goal plan. So if you guys can come make it, please come hang out. That'd be awesome. That'd be fun because I enjoy good company as always. And you guys are awesome. You guys are also a lot of fun to hang out with. So yeah, and then next Saturday, I think the goal plan is to do this RSO tractor build. So that's what I'm planning to do as well. And yeah, so quick shout outs to Kilted Clansman, Dolphin Boy, Rico, German Brick Fan was in the house, Spooky 2 Bricks, Real E, State seems to be for the whole stream. So thanks to him. Hooky Bricks as well. Was like hanging out with you guys. Again, lots of fun. Happy Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day to all the women that don't watch me. No one watches me. There's no females watching me. Either way, I still want to say happy International Women's Day to the 0 of females watching me. Yeah. So Coco, hello. So shout out to him. He said hi. I think was it I thought Jess Mark, I saw him. There was another person here I never talked to before. Loot, I think he's new. to live. So hi to him, Oscar. Shout outs. In ASAP Animation, we had ASAP, the man of the hour himself here. That was very nice of him. Show up and butt chops. Right, I think I got everybody. So if I missed you, I do apologize. Yeah, have a good night, everyone, or good day, whatever you are, and I'll catch you. Yeah, definitely a lot of fun, and catch you next time. Take care of yourself. Peace, everyone.